people all over the world. I am the world's greatest inventor. I'm using a ghost radar simulator application to prove to the world, to help people all over the world that are so-called mentally ill or mentally sick, to let them know hearing voices or seeing things does not necessarily mean that you have a mental illness or delusional disorder. I'm using this radar. I want to let you know that nurses, doctors, lawyers, judges, courtrooms, law enforcement, hospitals, psychiatrists, doctors, none of them will use radar to detect these entities. These entities are real. They're not fake. You can only detect them on radar. They're supernatural entities. They operate outside the spectrum of the human eyesight. And I am in a hospital, and I am recording one right now, and it's going to disappear. But understand that there are a lot of people that struggle with mental illness or mental health problems, but don't understand that you don't have a mental illness or a mental health problem. These are supernatural entities. These are spirits. These are ghosts. Okay? You're not hearing voices. You're not seeing things. Okay? Now, the doctors and the courtrooms and the judges and the attorneys, they're going to forever tell you that you're mentally ill or crazy or whatever. Now, the radar that I'm using is real. Okay? The entities that I'm picking up on radar are real. Okay? And I am in a hospital. Now, people all over the world, the doctors, the attorneys, the judges, law enforcement, they cannot govern supernatural entities. So if you tell them about these entities, they're just going to tell you that you're crazy, you're delusional. There's something wrong with your mind. Okay? But I am the world's greatest inventor. I'm here to tell you that there's nothing wrong with your mind. You are not seeing things. You are not delusional. You are not hearing voices. These are entities that are not human. And I'm sure that they stalk you everywhere, and I'm sure that they follow you everywhere. Now, some of you might think they're angels, ghosts, spirits, or whatever. Some of you might think they're supernatural militaries. It doesn't matter what you think of them as. They are entities that are real, that operate outside the spectrum of the human eyesight. Now, if you go to a judge, if you go to a doctor, if you go to a nurse, if you go to a police officer, or even to a courtroom, to anyone on the legal side, they will deny these entities. They will deny that they exist. They will say you're crazy, or they will say there's nothing they can do. Because there's nothing they can do, okay, I'm here to remind you that these entities have control of society, of the courtroom, of the police, of the judges, of the state, of the hospital, okay, of the psychiatrist. Anyone that you go and see, these entities rule over what we can call the flesh creatures, okay, the human beings. Okay, these are supernatural entities. Now, they don't care if you're in a hospital. You understand? They don't care if you take medications. Okay, just know, none of that stuff's going to work when you're dealing with these type of entities. Okay, because there's nothing wrong with your mind. It's not a psychological disorder. It's not a mental health problem. Okay, it's an entity, supernatural entity problem. It's a nanotechnology problem. It's a dematerialization problem, a stealth problem, an invisibility problem. Now, many of you are going to try to file malpractice all over the world, and that's fine. Okay, but I'm here to remind you that these entities are real. And you can file malpractice and say, doctor, you know what, you lied to me. You're helping these entities. You're helping these supernatural entities and trying to make me look sick or whatever. You can file your malpractice lawsuit. But just know that the world's greatest inventor, okay, saved your life. Okay? He helps you by helping you understand what your problem really is.